What is up, guys? Gaming with Kyle here, back for another episode of the 4-for-1 Let's Play. We're starting on the main account here. We have the March season coming to an end, just a day and 18 hours there, so we're just going to go over all the accounts, make sure all the builders are working on the main account here. We're currently down to just a few traps left, so we should be heading to 10-18 like mid-April, so it's incredibly exciting. Finally going to be able to get into Legend League. I've been struggling Electro 33 for like the past month. It is fairly annoying. We're still using the fireball thrower strategy. I've been like tweaking it a little bit, but haven't actually found the perfect strategy yet. Currently in wars, we are killing it on the main clan. We've won 15 in a row. We just won our first 25v25 war, 75 to 73. I ended up having a 3-star there, 1 and 2. So we'll quickly go over the attacks I use for that one. First one was a little close. I feel like I just didn't fireball at the right spot and ended up kind of costing me. And the troops just kind of died off in the middle here. I guess it was like a maxed 17, so it's fair. But yeah, the troops just died off a lot quicker than I thought they were going to die off. But luckily, we still had enough to 3-star. So we just do a really quick fireball on the left side here. Just to kind of do that. Boom. Fireball. Take out this pocket. You know, nothing crazy, just something quick. And then we're going to just put an ice golem down. Get this warden, carry him through the middle over here. Put that Queen Giant on the right, and then boom, everybody on this, everyone through the middle here. Ice Golem, couple Yetis, King, Log Launcher, Apprentice Warden on all those throwers. And we'll throw another Tesla in there just to hopefully hit a Seeking Airline. And then just use Totems where we need them, and we're going to rage at the core. RC on the right side. We normally use Dragon Duke with the strategy, but currently we got Dragon Duke upgrading, so RC is obviously a pretty good sub, considering this is the legend we used before. And then we just drop an invis, let her kind of push up here. Perfect. Pop that king ability, open up the base. Another invis. RC should be able to go through and take out the defenses on the top end, and she'll push to the town hall. And then boom, town hall will fall. So I'm probably going to recall the queen and just throw her back in the middle here. Honestly, now that I think about this, I probably should recall her on the left side, and then she could have worked along that left side and just split everything out, which would be probably better. But yeah, all good. Looking through here, RC went down, but we just have that one pocket on the top, so not an issue. We just throw some cleanup on the right there. And then yeah, we ended up having enough to get through there. We'll just speed this up. But all we have left is like the throwers, the queen, and then a few cleanup troops, so a little closer than I was expecting. Yep, just working through here. Okay, now those throwers have access to the middle pocket, and yeah. Barely snuck this one out. But 3-star is a 3-star, we'll take it. Okay, and then we'll go to our next one, number 2. This one was a little easier. I feel like I got better value on the fireball, and we just come in on the top end, and with the fire spitters facing down, we kind of just burst through this one and crush it, so it felt nice. Another quick fireball here. Okay, boom. But this one was really good. I feel like we got pretty good value out of it, so that was nice. We're going to recall the warden here in a sec. Okay, and then let him take out this building, and then we're going to recall. Perfect. We'll throw him in on the top end, and then we're instantly going to start throwing in our troops. Right now, have him pull over to that other side. Perfect. Log launcher, throwers, everybody's in there. And I'm going to put the Queen Giant Arrow directly on the top. Just gotta go directly through the middle of the base. RC on that left side. Queen through the middle here. And then we rage at that core. Poison the CC. And then just throw totems kind of wherever we need them. And we do have a couple enemies for the RC as she works through here. Which we're going to need one right now. And then we should be able to use our last one on the RC right now. Perfect. And then King ability was already popped, but the whole base is already kind of gutted out. All we have is the monolith on the top there. We still have one last final totem, which we're using now. That's plenty of time for all our troops to kind of work down. And yeah, we still got a few heroes up. and just the monolith got this tiny cockpit on the bottom here. And boom. Yeah, much easier than the last one. So it just kind of depends where you enter with this attack, but it is pretty strong and pretty effective. It just, if you don't pick the right entry, you kind of like shoot yourself in the foot. And also some sad news, we don't have CWL 5v5 apparently is being taken out. Unless it's April Fool's prank, which would be pretty sad because I loved it. You know, for the smaller clans, I thought it was pretty cool. You know, or if you had, say, like more accounts, like 10 accounts, whatever, like I do, then you'd be able to also do the 5v5. So pretty sad there, but it is what it is. So we head on to Valkyrie here. Valkyrie, along with GWK, my top 3 accounts are all in the same boat. All they have is traps and heroes, and then they're ready to go to their next town hall. So I think 10-17 will probably be happening in a month on this account. I'd like to kind of catch up the heroes a little bit more and then finish the walls. So maybe by the end of April, we'll be heading to 10-17, which will be pretty exciting because eventually we'll have a 18, a 17, a 16, and a 15 for our 4-1 Let's Play. So pretty exciting. But we can quickly go over our attack here and see how we did. This one was the same kind of attack strategy. We're using the fireball into the throwers. Okay, starting off here, we just do kind of a quick fireball on the right. Sometimes it's nice to get that fancy fireball, but for 10-16, I didn't really see any crazy value here. So I didn't really want to waste any invis, so we just boom, fireball, and then we'll use those invises on the back end with the RC. So we'll let the Warden walk on this right side, kind of funnel it out a little bit. We'll recall him. Okay, we gotta take out the Expo, and then we'll recall him and start the attack. Perfect. Queen on the bottom here. Work through here, she's gonna set off those invises, which works out pretty nicely. And then we're gonna start throwing these ice columns in. Yeti. Perfect. Log launcher king, throwers, put the warden back in there. And then we'll just totem for distraction up here. And just work through here. Luckily the queen's able to survive. The queen's just gonna push on along the left side, which honestly works out perfect for us. Nothing really heavy that's gonna kill her on the left side, so we're good. Push through here, we're gonna rage up that core. Pop that king ability, and keep throwing totems for distraction with the poison CC. And the RC we have coming on the top end with the rocket spear. She's throwing her rocket spears now. Perfect. And we're going to use the invises on her and push through here. Okay, now they're just in time to get the invis on her. We'll take out the monolith. Okay, another invis. She'll go through here. And we'll use our final invis on the RC, and then boom, the core has got it out. All we have is the outside of the base, so yeah. This one was crushed. And beautiful. We went perfect on our top 2 accounts here, which was nice. Then we can head on to GWK. Alright, so GWK is our max 10-15 now. Besides walls, we only have 1 trap left. So we also did get the promotion to Titan 25. Honestly, we might just do a 10-15 push on our 4th account. We are going to slowly rank up. It just makes sense to use it in the 4th account because I want at least 3 higher accounts. So most likely in the next day, we're going to be taking up GWK to 10-16 just before CWL. So that's going to be pretty exciting. We'll have our 3rd 10-16. Pretty pumped up about that. It'll be pretty exciting. We finished the walls off just yesterday. I mean, they have 1 trap. So pretty exciting for GWK. We'll head on to solo leveling, which will be our 10-15 for at least another couple months before we bring this one to 10-16. I think we're down just to a few defenses and then traps. But we do have the 1 builder available. So we'll quickly, I think we're going to convert a little bit of elixir into gold. That should be enough. Perfect. And then I think we'll just put down a couple walls. Put 1 down there with the elixir, and then we can use a couple wall rings. Perfect. and then throw down our final wizard tower. Beautiful. But yeah, that will close off the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts on the 5v5 CWL being removed, and we will catch you on the next one. Later. Peace.